94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumedie no asoguso a utie na dofonom yere mo nyina asesan ma wakwa babie o se matwen yen ama yakọ about 3 minutes after 5 and the discussion segment no ebe hwehwe so said munim de bia no Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie boayen TCL the Creative Life Dependable Herbal omone de adom malakio abeja so and a Global Lighting Center Limited omonso boayen ena yede dwumedie no ebremo intimonsha nenso emfa emayen that's how I was telling you before say ye babeko break no say osha any ye recordi some other accident ene na it's part of your campaign yeah you know from last week na ye here to help raise road accident and iwua ebem to become a topical issue in our country. Said be bidi hon komo and ride to my name since 1991. So we nipa ewu through road accident since 91. A year bear 46,000. You know, bear 46,000. Enti eni nyai. And the bibi was here sheni to me edi hon komo ye. Enti enche 37 and pay what happened ewo 37 no yebehwe accident esi ewo ho and more munim 37 hospital no enim ho no obehwe anansan no eho etime very very crowded. I mean hawkers ewo ho, taxi drivers ewo ho, and accident esi nti mo behu videos no sisi a say oh hwe yen Facebook live what happened with 37 no or the bra Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM ne bra behwe bi wi a be kyerɛw de esi wo Legon enso ene within University of Ghana campus car bi speed ya maka na somersault just a butu makai no tai wo wiem Legon campus o anyway 37 de no na say esi ahomachin na ohwe de car no aye ewo 37 ese wani ensa wo katre and there sometimes we busa say na drivers no kwahin you know because I am 37 hospital enim ho a enye baby e was because we hwe de car na ya utumu say na speed wo mu ankasa ena we nso ye Legon de ne de say car na dane abutu adane abutu University of Ghana campus speed ben kwa ena car etumi edani ebutu. One of our regular testers on this show Egbezwale was some concerns 37 whole area no and Sunday about over Facebook live I will be videos ni nyina Legon the car ebutu and it's a nice car red car check car nase it's terrible. Egbezwale it's saying
nyamene heni o
enti enne na wo kasa over 37 hwa. It is not like the 37 we used to know. A day in society anyway.
Okay, me ma wuti fo nyina. Na me say media nanka o kan 37 nanka 37 dey nanka mfie pa because me nyin wo around Kaukudi. During our growing up, no 37 it was the place Ghana bag, Veterinary Association of Ghana. Na omulutu kiosks the isi ho. Or around and a national lotto kiosk. Nti lotto collectors no. Ji lotto no mo close. That is where they come to aggregate themselves and close lotto. In the one it was strictly security area. Now who say nipa and abonchi ku sa and apart from lotto collectors. Nya submissions are no more.
On Asempa FM.
And then I didn't want to say the highway no abefa 37. The dual carriageway to Adenta no. I mean say the median na omodia friends saying flowers were in na very nice to watch. But of late no after 37 has degenerated. Say see the median na omodia friends saying green grasses no. See na the den of beggars. Nkola anopa me do adwuma very intempan anapa uno na nkola ni bi koto se bi na omokoya na so wo median ho obedu ho no na ebia kolani bi akɔwi so afa na yɛ pepa mo na me bisa say has the security then of our nation has it broken down?
And where 37 military hospital and him hona okay.
Military hospital just one say before the runabout
yeah,
there's a vast space be at the median ho.
A quine in finfi no.
A quine in finfi ho.
Ena nkola ni bi ekoto ho yane wo ho.
Nkola me say anope mi fa ho na akola ni bi wa yane afa na yikita ne ho ho.
Hey.
And yes say me say the barricade almost metal barricades bi na preventing from going through the grasses. They see any tutu. And people cross 37 from everywhere. Usually, the media, in such a way, say, you are guided to go and cross the road at appropriate place. And the most worsening part is the tractor station and the taxi rank. Taxi rank, was it yesterday? Me do one. The few part the good taxi rank. Maybe that's a 37 penny. And at the tractor station, so see, your bob 4 to 5 now towards the Gifad road. Now we headed towards 37 now. The 3-lane road I'm reducing to 2. The cars now park on the pavement and have taken even one portion of the road. So see, and now, luckily for me, Misia regional minister, I'm catching and say, many Babidin Nkomo. Yesterday, right after the consultative discussion, our friends saying
Accra International Conference Center.
Our Accra International. I went to Amasamai. It's not by accident. Daily graphing. I want to say people have started taking position around the Amasamai highway. They say, "Omuvia, Nkofobia taking position." So I said, the whole city, left, right, center, is degenerated. Everybody is doing everything that he likes. The friend saying, Tetakwashi, the green area, they say, now, one very important thing I am say, we have a public space managers in this country who are paid every now and then. What are they doing to keep our public space safe for us? So, see, I do Tetakwashi overhead now. Say, sabi yenye mo omo adwen edi nchem kakay obohu hono mo boaboa omo niama no, and some of them set fire in the middle of the street. Obi macho mesre na do say the appointment or by in respect of DCs and MCs, the non-performing MCs are dwarfing his performance. The talk is now so loud. Say we want people who provide results. We don't want talkatives. We don't want people who want their seat. I live around Adenta municipality. I think there are some your friends saying municipalities be Adenta Madina, Lejokuku, Dadekutupon. They should be taking off state subvention. Let them survive on their own. Let them use the resource that they have within their municipality to develop themselves. I mean,
now, maybe 37 accidents,
in 2005, I made a proposition to Jake. Then he was the Minister for Tourism and Modernization of the city. That's how I identified for. But Fufi Antuata, I'm a Wachabamo. And the discussion on our streets. I said, after I acquired bridge, even the hedges are don't we have a system to keep watering them till the rainy season come? During the dry season, can't we be watering them and keep them nicely? I said, after
37 accidents, no, uko PS one or pay.
No, minimum driver never make
Ekosiisen
on 3 cars in a free towards the Fad Road. Now, Omoko, your friend saying, Omoko towards the runabout. I don't know what happened. And a car, all of a sudden, SKD. Now there was a once ufi 37 through Max or a bar, the friends 37 station.
Yeah.
There is a vast space where pedestrians
Faso, yeah.
But you see, I know, Nancy, we do know. Sabi, in Cofona, I said, go who be bree. Now, the thing happened early in the morning. I say, a year they delay Kakanaka in Cofo Kumanaka. I'm also. And the car skidded and crashed 3 people on the lane. Yeah. Into Miansana, they are Miansan who are in the other plane, they don't McCoy. Miansan who were Mumhoa.
Nana, at that time, for him to skate off the road, not just in that speed, woman, what do you know, of course, speed, sir?
The boy should be around 19 years, a young, fairly young guy, and he seems to have been tipsy. And the car, as a car, the sound of the car there, I don't think he's so good on the car as a driver. And he now, Odimika, also. And he, as he wants a place to just park the car. Now we were thinking, say, we thought that was where he was going to drive. There are trees there, so that I think the trees can block the speed. But he veered off and went onto the pedestrian fencing. He hit 3 people at the spot and killed them instantly. After he hit 6 people, 3 died on the spot. The other 3, they are in critical condition at the 7. But the most sad thing is, even in the face of what happened then, we couldn't have any ambulance or any emergency car from 37 to come and pick them. It was the taxi drivers around and I'm picking them. I'm asking, don't we have emergency services even within our security services at 37?
Now, for the military to even allow for sa area not to be taken over by hawkers, beggars.
There was a day, na me coffee. Me the far road no some call just at the once more Catholic church be or left. Just
yes.
Some more Catholic church be or. Ufi your friend saying. Church station not across towards the hospital. There's a vast medium be very big. Na okwabrane sabe bema evia ketekete odnam finfin on
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Mimia. Enti bebia wotun so asabe bebia wodna ogun so yi. Sabe ato aso mu. Enti me ka. Am say democracy no as a before na Ghana for enti ase. To me the issue about Adenta, the issue about 37, the issue about the indiscipline on our roads, I think we should leverage that part to the military authorities. I think the MCU of Adenta, Madina, Minakasa severally, say, Oma military, the military buy as a discipline about. And see, I say, Ghana for us, a Bagu and Swa, and the issue. Why your friends saying, circle, and we are my FFA, just a circle. Yeah, just a circle. Master, let's put politics aside and deal with this. Now, what kind of this? Those who say those, a background munibi. A big crowd, you see, they use that excuse all the time. Your friends say, buying cocoa. Now, who better on buying cocoa?
Ekosiisen on
and I said, Chief, I think it is high time our people begin to be, if you are given the mandate to do it with all the vigor and serve the nation than trying to play lip service. See, one thing, our public service, they are disappointing this nation because Obi sorry, send me kujuma or kotanasi. Na ne juma ne say be oshe green grass so with the median of the street. Say ano we ja ne juma ho this a bank of a contractor no by say juma no. And so say nipa kon ye ni di say obenya say obi amana so nima ka say the friend say na ye yimi di. So ejuma na say ye no nye. And na say ano si kapena aye obia priority. The nation's job by that way say no dear and phobia.
Egbazwale my nase and I got na ye Kotema joint church for yeni opinion Abdul Malik Kweku ba ko ma me ye no ye yusu motorway no na to surprise no sa abobo ya afo yi. Abobo ya afo no mo na motorway so and onam so on fan chen yo. Abobo ya onam inner lane or call slow just as hwe mfa na ho. And I was like abobo ya na motorway so. Ewia nya sa na dwumpo.
Motorway no has a speed limit.
It was speed limit, of course. And you cannot be on the motorway and be going less than 50. No.
Let the people who are in charge work. The talk shop is becoming too much. That is what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Ekosiisen is in higher sempa 94.7 FM. Inti sad development. Ene anopay car a veer off road no 37. Pedestrians are more munim 37 or more ye 37 epe car trot run adeno a boni pensia. Ne bones ya ne mumiensa wu on the spot. Now be hwede car na ye yenya video na e rolly screens on Facebook live. Ye live streaming the car ne ma hwehwe nyina abobo. Utumu se na speed wo mu ankasa se de egbezuale e ka no 19-year-old around that age. And upon se no okwa he phone. Abo nipa miensa kumo nkwa. You know. And anopenzu ye se Legon nso University of Ghana nipa ni nam Saba Hall echire ho na Saba Hall echire ho so ono so na okɔhin o car itimi somersault ama car ne ties hwe wiem wo Legon in the Legon campus pa speed bɛya na bɛma wakɔ ama o car somersault. You know sometimes no ɛya driver fo bi adwen no unhu adwen ɛda ebinom trim ba abadwafo na tena se ɛne yɛnsaka Basentali we too much let's say
yeah, madam, Obi.
Fantastic.
Easy.
Easy. You watch papa. Northern or upper west or upper
Savannah.
Savannah. This is about Savannah.
Northern.
Savannah. Regional Communications Officer.
With D2 regions.
Bibi aboko there.
Yeah, Obi.
Edanyamias. Savannah boko.
Egusuka kra.
Edanyamias.
Shenia obodi na be yamai.
Edanyamias. Sanso and regional secretary my MPP wa Ashanti region offer some pine about the cancer. Some pine one Legon video no.
Yeah, I know. Pano. Buchi na.
Car na some assault sano.
Yeah.
But sometimes we dream who I want to about akwaba boko there.
Nyame adom ne mpa ye bibia boko. Nyo bibia ni nyane sa.
Yeah.
Anyame de ne nso ache no. Ti.
Yeah.
De nyame ase. Ne wonwa ehwe ye ti enso mpa ya. Omba ebomaye. Wa so ba. Ja wa Dallas. Oni gaji no me. Na pondom ne na boache no. Pai wa mobubu emaye. Maya madam for Paul de Soso Worcester.
Paul de Soso.
When you ye differences in politics nya echi no. Obo pai ma mpa besumbu bi ma no.
Ma menya sade Dr. Srebo Kweku, Director of Electoral Service or Electoral Commission, and yere Mrs. Juliana Kweku, ne birthday. Inti, I say, good afternoon, bro. Help me wish my wife, Mrs. Juliana Kweku, a fulfilling birthday. She has been a great wife, mother, and friend behind me and the children. Inti Nemano Dr. Sandra Esikra Kweku, and Adan Kojo Srebo Kweku. God bless her new age. Inti, Mrs. Juliana Kweku, happy birthday to you from your husband and your two kids, Dr. Sandra Esikra Kweku and Adan Kojo Srebo Kweku. Happy birthday to you. Let
me also associate myself with this birthday. I mean, Bamna Mitisa Okase, I am April Bones, me a match. I'm the president, no first lady, no. She say, yeah, match for no, you tell me good. I a beast. It's me the day, and we are waiting there by a more Gary Ganka.
So, we listen, there or more. A war big guys by the October.
Oh, yeah, we do home call you just a move into person to go.
Now you say Dr. Baumia October there.
Minimum, as I might make an with a yana, my alcohol for Fraba.
Where's Obi? Good afternoon. The tricycles should be forced to use the outer lanes. It's worrying when you are driving behind these aboboya. May God always grant us journey mercies. Fear on in Mataheko and on the way. Abagaiji send the video be I'll check it, and then if possible, Yabema Munso Mwetimi Ehumbi. Eliasu in Tamale says, Obi, the influx of foreigners from neighboring countries like Nigeria is really worrying and scary. Cases of kidnapping and other related crimes alien to the Ghanaian people have traces to some of these foreign countries. Take a tour or a trip to Tiptoe Lane at Cycle or any major market in Ghana. They've taken over. And the aggressive culture is creeping in amongst our citizens. The earlier authorities looked into this, the better for all of us. We say good afternoon. Obi, my sister is in Ghana and she wants to register for Ghana card, but their office is closed. When are they going to open for those who want to register for the Ghana card? Thank you. Abawa Ewo UK. Abawa dear and no Abawa Yedase. Mr. President, you said okay. Ablade Ewo Efie Koma Zongo. Or say, Mr. President, you said you won't act on hearsay or mere allegation. You need evidence. If video coverage is not enough evidence for you, which evidence are you talking about? Ablade Efie Koma Zongo Ewo Takrade Yedase Papa and okay. Inti Onassis Kobi Echiao Mijidisi Bibia Ekoye. Senior Obi, good afternoon. Or say what's happening to Honorable Ebenezer Nina Anate. Greetings to Pastor Seth Quarton, head pastor of the Apostles Continuation Church in Hamburg, Germany, an ardent listener of your show. Thank you, Apostle. Now, Honorable Ebenezer Nina Anate, names are Abano so far. Yentini Din Ewum. As and when we get any information on him, we'll put that information out. David Pra also said. Okay. Solid work you are doing, Obi. Great job. Thank you. And I say, David Pra, ono regional communications officer ma NPP ewo Eastern region and Odiwe. Aba Obi, please congratulate my boss, Honorable Mesa aka Bobo for me. Ibu ewo second D. Obi, have you heard anything about Kofi Ofosu of the Accra Digital Center and Prince Opoku Edusei of DVLA? Professionals for Change deserves a lot of appointment this time around. Leo from Mayera inside Amasaman. ENTB Bia Ewo. But we are still digging into the Ebebiano Yabema Munsomehu, including Sampine or Wahai. Obi, check the world over and into history. Great people are of the March stock. It is the only active month, the month that marches. Have a great show, bro. Mesofo George Osaya Siedu and
Gaji send a message. It's settled. Legends are born in October. And I'm so there's often a cancel.
Come to Koforedu and you'll be amazed. The Pragia riders are a real nuisance on the road. That's Alex Martinson or no Ewo Koforedu or say hashtag Ekosiisen saying message is not endorsed. But as we talk about indiscipline and Basintali Savannah capital Damongo.
Absolutely.
Okay, Damongo na Samuel Janapoya member of parliament. No? Okay. Into your this driving basabasane indiscipline no ebi wo.
Well, Obi, once Damongo a very big town. Average town and once Okono of Hona your main means of transportation motorcycles and tricycles no so be kan. I think that tricycles no ababe normal. Yeah. But I think that everywhere in the world drivers basa but the main point is that there was education. We cut down there so that obi abehu senia at least otwini moto na obi atwini de fefe na me imagine say me to moto bi wo Accra. And I think it even applies to everyone. We imagine say be to moto then ombe caution will say had the automotive ombe ku ukomoto obe untemu, but that is not the case. The point is that ebi me di so na wudi so na me di mrano so it's a helmet my helmet. I mean ebi mu till now don't even know where which motor so far. They don't know what the white lines are there for. Into ono twi moto no fi say ono wa wo twi car no. One no. And that is what happens. Sometimes accidents be see and with this motor accidents will crumbling na de. I thought that more footage in it. You would realize say baku na ndim rano so. There is no way obi abedim rano so. Na ebia akwanhye bi esi because mind you even the car maintenance no it is part of the law what ties inspection part of the law so I mean obi betima ka say akwanhye de accident an accident is an accident yes ebia oko so aje o tie no pai de anya fault who told you that it is part of the law you need to check it you need to change your ties obi twine ka onim say mra no kire say after a certain period in time you need to change your ties onim into a car. So I think there are a lot of basic factors but generally no obi every system must be regulated and that is why now President Mahama the NDC's policy to legalize Okada I was highly impressed with it because it wasn't just to legalize but regulate
Ekosiisen
and the fundamental word in it regulate and then omo mutwi moto nyina mate say na say road safety authority for say on education biama motorcycle motor. Yes, that is the regulation. You need to regulate it so that obi o person o motor no person yes say obi o obenya license and then look with a lot of people don't even know say before obi come motor no you need a license A bebranim I mean how many people o motor nipa no be look people even go to take driver's license or corners of fail A now you know it's A B C D or fail A now once we pass B no now waje. And the person thinks that with that B license, no, you're authorized to ride a motor and drive a car. And so there are a lot of basic things. But I think that a lot of education got down the drains. And we would get to understand it. And more media joy. There's this documentary, Crushed.
Yeah.
I wept. I watched it and I watched how people narrated their ordeals. Charlie, look, at least, think of your life. Think of how to so be born by. Na mo biam be chere ne also with me. But obi menim say I shall say dear
I shall say no but even before semester about what was no me mfa we ntwem obi tell some pine that October bonds rock everywhere. Check out some of them. Shatawale. Richard Comey. So only Richard Comey or a boxer. Mahamadou Bawumia, vice president. Frank Achampon or a footballer. Joshua Clotte or a boxer. Gerard Asamoah Sawokai or the ball Black Stars from Germany. And or the media she was say Bonsu. Or the Mamenche. Also the Master Planner Junior on one casanso or the message in the bar, the day the Master Planner Junior working tampo, the day about less the ewa essay on way may per time for the debate. Now after that's how would you say March for them
yes, and I'm debate settled, but be too. Well, you're debate here.
That's how March Obonipa trepe.
Send me a program in there on some Intina Mama.
Where is Obi? My brother Basintale can be mischievous, but just be careful of his propagandist antics and kindly greet him for me. Regards to Salam Mustafa and Razak Kojopoku, Farouk Ewatema, and the Farouk Sochia or Basintale. Obi, I've been hearing in the news that the president wants to appoint Atapoku as the mayor for Kumasi. Atapoku or say that boy together with George Niwakaite, that's not important. But Atapoku, no, I don't know who the Atapoku is. As mayor for Kumasi. Good evening, Obi. Much respect to yourself and your panelists. With the recent upsurge in accident cases, we are quick to associate them with spirituality. Our security services go out to do their work with premeditated mind and are at times seen near traffic jams. But I will not mind going to regulate traffic situations. Say shak edia or no edia breye and no. Ma minfa we ntwem say in discussion segment Franco Trading Enterprise boyen almost upe phones papa na atwa you know where to go to. Franco Trading head office no Adabraka opposite Roxy Cinema. Okohwa. Genuine Samsung phones, Nokia, iPhones, Franco television set, Omudibiaba, and among others, super laptops, tablets, printers, accessories, atwa, ninyina ubenya bi ewoho. Cinema kan yewo Adabraka opposite Roxy Cinema. Na your number is 0246 422 338. In Oka Franco ane just stale phone papa fie. Adum Malakio, a draw dependable herbal diaba for the treatment of malaria, tiredness, and a body weakness. Yawo Adum natural tonic, and so when no timidity, also from anemia on no more ebuao. And Adum natural man mixture in capsules for vitality, stamina in men, vigor, and ekutia premature ejaculation. And Adum lady care capsules and mixture, and also a mad papa menstrual pains. Now we suffer from good menstrual flow, we suffer from bad odor, and also looking fresher. A Adum lady care capsules and mixture. For dependable herbal, it was 0242 223-555. Na only one in income. We be a two no Ghana biara ubenya in Roibi etomi ato. TCL and so say be a what TCL. Na ope baby a outlet ewo unu say buy electronics appliances pa dia a TCL no you can watch so the creative life TCL outlet doors what you call na your promotions are here run discount sales are here wetimi akwa tobi air conditioner na pair fridges bibi biara okohwa your outlet back Dakuman Junction adjacent the Techno building North Industrial area opposite Melcom Plus or North Kaneshi Aveno area here La Paz and Sunni Boy Junction same building with Star Times across Central Rollins Park beneath ADB branch nase na obi hu TCL outlet Tema Community 1 is opposite Prudential House Takrady Market Circle adjacent the post office Kumasi Edum opposite Odike Ventures Sunyani nso adjacent Melcom and a whole main lorry station ho yewo branch ewo ho Okotamale nso Fosmuel Shopping Center ewo Sabonija Junction ubehu TCL outlet ewo eho Sanso ena Global Lighting Center Limited eboyen ye discussion segment ebremo na ope exterior and interior light for all types of commercial and residential project spotlight chandeliers pendant light LED panels rope light LED bulbs switches socket and electrical accessories European brands papebi upebi ato Global Lighting and ubenya biato oba a manfo project awuhu okrom ha and around the world. In fact, we've worked on over 1 million projects and still counting. Nti ubehu projects and kani wum efe ene ade ninyina Global Lighting Center Limited and edihu juma. Your dedicated and specialist sales teams are mono ebeboamo advice on the application of light. Na science team ebeboao assist with your installation any BBR. Your discount on selected items and your science electrical appliances maybe for free electrical gift the air chair free monyana monfanko your head office was Pentex Road Victory Junction and Osu Oxford Street in your branch or just between ADB and Papaye oko being a signage kese power ho kama Accra so adjacent GT Bank Opera Square and a Kumasi opposite Palace Shopping Center was Santase. And the Global Lighting Center Limited home seminar make a chewy. Your number is 0570 611 047. 0570 611 047. In you may queen ama yade yen discussion segment abremo Basantale ewa oye regional communications officer edema NDC ewo Savannah region Sampine regional secretary Emma MPP ewa Ashanti region obi every day there is an accident in the Nchembo district especially the motor riders one Ghana city offer so enforcement is weak my goodness walanyo akwetia Sampine enti this week the nkomo ye di se we follower the carnage on our roads.
Sure.
And yet, Minimse Kumase, something you are grappling with in the Ashanti region because AI baby a national phenomenon. What do we do?
Yeah, Obi, mention at here for no one way share. Let me answer. Also, so of North in Nakwasaban, there's some chat double regions. Now, said you started as some, I would say, Farouk di message bi by propaganda no e won mu ye but mama mana kwa ba first time ni share was set so ni obi asem no edika yemu bi ayaye victims or accident mu no na sefo no nyame di ho fofie empra kati biara sa but wo hwɛ de nkrofo nso afam na wo hwɛ enye di abusua bi meka sɛ abusua baako omo kwaye omo nyina fa evan bas baako omo call Friday night edu Saturday morning na omo bedu mi akase be ye na abusua no omo nyina ewu if you say omo konya nkwanhia nti omo abusua omo kwa na yie ne nasefo nyina no ebe ye asem foforo eye niam akoso wo hwɛ road safety authority any ministry transport no reports from the aba now the first quarter me hwɛ documentary Miami student
Seth Kwame Boateng
yes on some China there but of school am chair the student no o chere no wo hwɛ figures na alarm wo de tutu jare bi ekum nipa malaria ne HIV ne nasefo ho a now hwɛ the first quarter na hwɛ nipa ewu na le chere say it's really on the high side. Na ya kan grofo a strategy debating grofo aka causes na bebre. Edoso e be ye human induced. Because a human inducer, e be a yen kasa ye road users no. Yesu any ye be. If you say imagine say me kofro car anami to me car na men text en check en hwe se bibia eye ansana mdeka no akosi kwan so se wo de ka si kwan so a kai hunu se enya nkwan na woko the others are almost be use road no ti se nkwan na akompo na pese ko committee suicide a ene se nkwan na use kwan na nkamfo bia ho nke bia bekwa akodu kwa ho de akopimbo bi mu awu nkamfo bia ho but the moment I be sequence why all the road users are almost no may fall victim to war actions no until that is one aspect ebiem your training regime should be regulated well. There are lots of training schools for Ghana. Minim how I license one. Minim the sort of
and
training.
By training, no, you mean driving schools.
Schools.
Okay.
Yadima enkrofo. But woman no sukoba. At times some are better drivers than bonsu mufo. E be a mate. And audition driving. Obi a bonsium and audition driving. There's some mother drivers who cry now. Onim ka ho hwe. Do ni man say watuka no ko. And also there abefu ntiamaka atwa yefo. Enka no a na ja me mundi nkrum ni am na woka. Wo mutwika abion. Ene na sefo no. Ene wo de ka ye manual e ma branch ene abeba wa. Ontimi ntwida obi fu ka no so ti sound bi nko ba bia onim adekode a ebia ema no eba don de onum ani say wo hu say dey see control wheels no steering wheel no e never do nice so the this is accelerate any there with the brake they aka nyina no emfa ho biem nti wo munya hunu we wi a eno so beye ekwan foforo your licensing regime no so no ye hwe sa ne ma no esen because enkrofo so ye nim se enkrofo efa kwati kwan so edinya ahyenso de e se e kire so omo etwika e bi kura no a na DVL training na so okoye ne text so ye nyina no wa nyam pass ukwa America no na sefo said the obi ko obetimi onim driving ye den do do kwakọ me attest no agi lines on no kwa na yam hihire fi se line no krati fa so tia na wo time no to fa ho 1 centimeter mpo a wa hwa ye fa license
no
emma are we doing same ewo ha ye nyina ye care about enforcement the regulations no mini ya kan sem na okokoto TV yi de na ye ne de na nko ye de politics abam kakra say na former President Mahama so be regulate Okada. Nam bisa mo questions. If 2008, ebe pim 2016. Mra Ghana Okada ni moto ni tricycles abu ya no was on that period. One man di aban so if Professor Mills bepim former President Mahama so no hwan num na eye nhihye. If you say one man ye so reckless on the roads no e bi ka ho. Ene ye call ye nua kwaku ba kuma me burial service here ba motorway no so. The abobo ye bi ye. Now, fortunately, many transport means and they use one vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Into a new ehuni. Would take actions is here by political. If you say one factor, Emma Yentimin consider no, and no, Assembly, not say the native form nearby a done politics. What can I say? Salvaging vehicles on our roads.
Yeah.
Disabled vehicles. If you are near park, me carry yummy ya park doctor. Kofi Asare.
And
former MP Akwetia.
Okay.
Disabled truck and a car. A questions no national duty. That time na doctors be as some about my
urologist no.
Na so ba for some program be or the questions and you know several families as of
that. Sir Enrad the Tesano police station anyway the same thing.
Inti ya ka se emrano ya hwe ne se de bi se manage ne antwe no kai obi eho ye nsem pa program na di program so ha me kai pa se aka won nsem ha e so political. Should we revisit that? Bebo ho se sakramra no mu ne de adwuma e se famra ne sa emrano kura ne bai na ya mfa nya adwuma ne ho akiri asem tesen. If it's my matutu kwen, me kaso ko Aberdeen, ko ye o masters. Me card last time I free ho eba Northern Ireland and aba London fie and now we came Scotland fie kura no be mu se car asensesi.
David.
E kwan so.
David.
Enya ba ye no a ye wo services a ebe kwa koyi e free ho. When so e kan ho bi. Na ye kan the structure of our roads. And I'm just so be engineering now be person I'll tell you road engineers are papa they will do. Na me didi say sikasem so eka ho. If you say you can't say yeah dualization of Accra Kumasi. Starting was said okay President Kufuor time could draw Fanko to from where to Sawom. Almost started certain portions on Koko Honum, certain portions. If you do so, a cook massy, Anna, say baby, I gusu crap, ya area honum. For years, ni Yentimin, say yet me, yes, I win your main in Anua, a beboa. Nanum Puniano, a dear be a friend of enforcement, many about so cacra. Here, make all Kayana Crawford say, would too, my memo example be. E maybe na yes me if New Jersey na e call Worcester. Na kwan kese. Obi e call. Tu to kro bi me kwan bi I say alleyway bi kakra bi. Bi hwe na police for a park vehicles too. Na wo ba wo hunu wo mo. This Odu junction so. Ansa no say wo mo ho.
Ekosiisen
one more purpose now, some bad check recklessness on the roads. They're overspeed and no one can home. Your cameras be according to microphone and report no said cracking or say cameras no say yeah juma pa.
Yeah juma.
Na juma pa no a ye no. Why no and they say hwe money ye. Your enforcement about the Ghana Police Service MTTD. Motor Traffic Division for another department. One na you want said one na if you be a nam kwan so no. One mo behwe. Me be me twa picture bi. Me see me be ma you crowd down. Mo am how if traffic light no eba track bi enema load no. I doubt to say if I saw this name no fa krom fifi.
Fa krom.
Mo nim ha ya me ba program ya me twa na me di na chi be cars be nsia ba me zoom in na me twa ye. Nti ma cars dey admuntu hu vehicle no number plate. Nti ma ba hu the load na wafa and so the nam crying kokomre na bontin so
very likely the police for ehunu
ne baby ofiri ba nye police for na nam ho hwe wofi adabraka ba overhead that no wo ho eso na trot for no e load
yeah eno mu gina
kwa wo mu gina ne ha na aye narrow wan hwe yi aka bi ba wonin bepem sisi a protifo twam ho da bia o twam ho da bia enye me no obi ya said say na be enforce so amra no ye ko hunne ko kan sisi no bi kura papa ya sum a ahwe papa ya sum kwa ba wo mo de ahye wonsa ma wo mo ma nkrofo meka so mo gigi sika enu nti na banisa. We got lots of good police officers around. But a few can be very blunt with it. We almost said, I'm so much man. In fact, it said, Yantimian for so. Her would regulator kada, would license no, we yan it dang. Monday, Namiko radio show, Mase. Show trafficator, my cars, Gina Machin, Gina, my poor room. Me a remo, moto no me. Side brain. Na yami ya say nitian free pavement no so ampapai. Because baby are off overtaking no. Enya no kwan. After so boss me pacho and I'm so pumped just saying. What's
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Na hwe no ho original sabi me mo dipada. But don't what can some for even 1,000 mra na dey fix vehicle na onyama. But ni moto no na number plate mo ho
sir
into a number bontin no into one way say enforce ye police for no obi anhunu into obi ensam no edoso ebi so ye so reckless on their own help o ka legon asemi me ba me name driver am say na hini partner legon obi betuma ko speed e maka ko buafa so sanye ni fie na edin a
because Legon Sabbath we wo kwahin
obi una o drive wo kra ni na me che no
yes ya wa ti bia no obo sorry oh we be different adabu ba oh enti obi let's see bisa questions madam Fuya Ofrey Egbezwala
yeah
na all come about 37 what na so for yes na no me fa ho me fe port ba me fa ho me hu say de na niam ye me kai pa say
Ekosiisen on Asempa
military
FM.
police ne one man ka 37 police for no start some operation be ho what kai say nkrofo twitwa voices a ye issue say wo mo handle harazin nkrofo wo 37 ho enti kosi koda wo private person no ade a wo kwaye no ho no me fan say enye ne kwan so de so obe enforce na sem no obe enforce a eno so ya sem foforo hwe adenta kwan be na no minua Henry Court e ba ha no ka on say wo mo enforce so mo fa footbridge no
yeah
so
yeah
3 days ago na me hwe TV bi me mo network dey na I thought say na media for were doing a disservice to us. Unim ebinom said that say enforcement say woman fabric no to no onfa. City guards no omo a confrontation. Attention of cameras no was say confrontation number. The conduct of woman no more catch a moon sandwich nam cover so am say woman kono nem for mo. The discussion was centered around say the city guards no e harase sa
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
but a car ye born krum ha me car demonstration it types omo hye any I think so big kra wuwom mind ball ka yes side the not see enye ne enforce so yen as individuals yen as citizens you know yes so aso de no ebi eda yeso enye
everyone make a comment on Facebook under a poster now saw discussion there about city guards and Mandelobi and somebody was like you no anka city guard they so onye bibia onye and I was like the the point should be say a mianka me no me fa foot bridge ne so
yes
city guard ne kra na nya de kwa no ni encounter bia
hwe wonim se ko US no a wo mo wo de wonim wo mo emra bi wo friend dey J walking no wa ba bia eni se okofa
yeah
wo fa ho mbe chiw ye be ma ticket enya fe na aso wakwa wo de ebuso adam falote o ti be ko Florida na baby son o ti ano pa bigger wenya ni ti bia no hotel or cross akwa na traffic of kofa baby a dey walking odru ho ti America protect TV no say wo hwe se do ti address name abo call no say hey my friend where you going o do pagent here o hwe no yem na sa I say e wa no send e wa no wo say dey walking here dey abo nti baby mpa wo befa no semra no e kire se yemfa ho a se wo na ye president ba o wo na ye hwan o wontimi confront nipa no insist say go back and use the right route no inti yan so ye kan ho bi inti ye media for no ne ye new opportunity na ye so yan kire enema no emuye hwe eda bi me kan one of the radio a discussion by that time na we kire ye ko kire ade foforo na me kire do offense so na me fi kuma se na kwa no pa bia na that time no ne kwa no that time kro na ye nye said the no mo ye ndo carriage up to kronom ne na se for no na trotro ovan to be go speed akwa go speed o bia ka chenso nyai no boafu afa de 15 kilometers per hour kra onko enam ka se na papa driver upa park car no na ye nyina ye ntrem na da wona be kwa koye sales me ye late na me ma reason say driver be ye say ya ye ntwa me mene the only thing they will do to me as work and say be query me
Ekosiisen on
and I'm so go speed ade a wo yakwa nye me ho ano na the week before no ne akopie accident so na nipa be 36 ewuye e wo honom so be ka chepa early 90s no omo track bi no evitamale anajo na timber track bi asai e no de ko new locks num ya ne kopie so ahomache na you can't believe nipa na atete na ni na wotwe that's almost the same spot Inti wo ka sem ja na nubuafu inti drivers ni bi nso no wo mo so e ka ho ye passengers no e bi nso ye careless ye e da bi na me ba program na ye meeting me dey be later amaze the flight and am so me ba ho mache Jack na e ha mache nti na ya to your book camera be 100 120 bi because na me ba TV when him say sprinter e besan ye ho e koto another sprinter na wo mu mienu no na ye competition why na enko first
sprinter for
if you search ho e ba you know enginam wo no mo say why na enko first na me tika no na me ka chem da me wa that time so na eko hamatan season no ntina emu eyi kakra
Sempa FM.
Na passengers no were in the vehicles enjoying screen on the bomb na wo mu ye ja kosini no.
E ma wo hwe TV na wo refi ho. We dey be ba ho so ne wawu.
Nti yen passengers no. Yasumi ye wo bi. Wo koka no so passenger fufura be wo twa ye tu no dodo. Obi asem no eso. Enye nipa baako asem. Enye aban enkoa asem. Enye enforcers no nkoa ana regulators no nkoa asem. Enya driver for no nkoa asem. Enya passenger for no nkoa asem. Eye nyinara asem. E biso bi kura ho ontwika onye hwe na ne action no na ka ne kuna e beka hwe wo ma ka akotwifa so minim position na no wo minim what they were doing there but there's an instance I think last 2 years ka bi kotwifa traders be so ashama side okay
yeah I remember
no mo ti kwan mu diga
pavement ne so edija no yeah
inti no se car no dey mechanical inti brake failure definitely no on team control system no but wo no e honom no na o se udigwa na enam safety inti no normal demarcations ena ka cho se entra ba bi sei nso de wo se e se udidie wo se e so hwe oma wokoka obi be ye politics odi be som ama nti ni enyinara Yen Yinara, I said it. Emrano, never see a shisha, say be cool back to the laws. The plan before I think free street to through, and that's for said on better stickers ye. One man my lines said the best said Nipano, you're qualified ampa. Goro boy, see who can one so be ye, my win and not your neddy. Also, Goro boy or call Nipano quadrant still crying the minimobia. At you, one unknown come, said the key. Send a crowd of background there, but we put to start it there. We don't say me as Anna. We need to be a disappointment. Me and Trinity grammar can do so. No, what driver's license.
Somebody, Mamma Siminti was entirely. Yes.
Just a quick one. Obi won't say there's a multifaceted problem. Mefa free Madina traffic Zongo Junction.
Yeah.
So you see, Michelle M say either say you share similar footages and now the same footage. Now, Zongo Junction traffic light no so. Traffic light no that's what pedestrian crossing indicator. Also. Actually red and green. I don't know if you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I've seen it.
FAC, and you see, in that lane, no, just by the traffic, no, almost steepy pavement in to show say uncomfortable to me.
Yeah, that's true.
So it means that the law has changed, but the structures haven't changed. And
in the footbridge, you know, it was sir.
Absolutely, you're changing the whole structure. Yes, because
it's a fair point.
Yes, make sure footage be. You be sir. Papa na say on nail down. And will be some say where? Okay, within this vicinity. Show say a man cross it at this particular point. Because there's every indicator available. Traffic nisi so. A call red, pedestrian. Now about green. About green, that's a major. I'll be tempted to cross. That's one. Two. Now, time on ultra footage, you know. City gas, Bromo and all that. And a soldier ni ebetwemu and a media person catch a guy and say you look there's a soldier crossing into odani at one share papa no and also adani no cause sacrifice you see where the problem lies. I make sure media you know one of the media houses. I'm very certain say the same video, but them say many opinions and pie and Shan could do that to that extent, you know. Soldier need him. Okay, turn back. I think we're W is a BBC, that W102. And a guy in a 10-year who na and no yin. Then guy na no brono say na kwachi soldier ni ne. One fin hompo no increase the man no brono no.
There's a video making the rounds. US. So Jenny, no upon a court tribe, he was in uniform. Approach no a stop. Apparently, not the vehicle, not the US no vehicle will be registered. We talk vehicle before the final in Bema or more about one day took and show me who say a car for obey nebinana or use. Now, so presidency on place no win ye into or insist say on sim frika no na ordinary komu the same regime or do be komu but there na a twema dwene ko bibi so was that the military was a black man, but I don't want to be racist, but benim sanutia but na me who say the guy was I'm serving my nation. Is that what I need to go through in the or no or uniform but president no if he said they na oye no na nye but into who crowd we so they no president no you should do the right thing. Minister about can say officer be na otwa down no mo yer o mane sen kofo pre no kai and na be say I no or na say no kwa adwuma so no be say or kwa adwuma was it right for him to abuse that same. But said that what can yes, if the structure was built, I mean, I'm not saying when we start traffic like before the
construction, but the structures haven't changed.
Then they should be
some absolutely.
And so, but I don't know whether there are signs or not. They know they are
it's around here. So I mean, clearly, there are still some errors that ought to be corrected. And last, share, sa baby omujina yana.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
Sometimes I
FM.
also media for no corner. Now, instead of focusing on sa illegality now, microphone, they were rather asking security law enforcers na say. Niawo ya na mrabe na ema back. I heard them. You say mrabe and ema kwai. Mrabe under which law? You say corporal punishment. Under which even to the extent media need to papa say it is not for it is for no reason. That court krachwa and a police krachwa. Yes, you are innocent until proven guilty. So I feel the law call. So who is right? Media for and the business is unknown. And if you even see the caption, more caption, say video now. I mean, so you see 3 points. Now we don't know where we are because ngofone cross it, ngofone structures no. Police force edge now, air bromo, media force that be the law does not permit that. So say so holy no. Let's readdress the situation holistically and we'll know the way forward.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ekosiisen so any part of our road safety campaign to make sure say our roads are safe because obi enim what would happen next. The organ numbers, especially in the first quarter of the year, of almost 800 people now in the first 3 months. You know, yeah, omo e prank away omo ewu. You know. Yeah. And even unreported cases crying him, you know. In the way omo reported to the police. In the numbers now scary. And ye didn't come ye
when you say unreported cases, when you say obinso ntumi accident. Na onim say wati obi o ha oni license. Na say for even though nipa be pre wo mu no, they don't even report to the police. We intend to know afraid to you know my beto private doctor ya kwahwa no accident ya treating no na until they don't even take record of such cases.
We say hi Obi, tell my brother Sampine to stop shifting the goalpost. In opposition, we kept alluding to leadership in issues of accident. What has changed? America, Germany, Dubai are not experiencing excessive mortality in road accident because of leadership. I believe once leadership is up and doing, it will trickle down to ensure strict adherence to rules. Otherwise, we will discuss these issues until the second coming of Christ. Regards to my uncle Sampine and Brian, Glover Mafo, Ewa Saman Kese, and they are Chicago, Illinois. And on the way up.
Na sasino. Chicago nam wa lane bi ba eye be nsia. Ite wonom no multiple accident. No onim ba ko pima bi aka ba diasa na Yeah, because of head-on collisions no. And my mortality no. E cause ba car accident do pa ye record no individual accidents obi no kremu ka be nsa mo no come the endorse chain. Because Banku to me pim cars be biasa. Into be consider near say one accident that 30 accident.
Say na speed no so eka because e kwani dem no in the attempt to
even because e kwani dem no. One more speed limit.
Oh yes.
What trap?
Yes. What trap was
last week no call back no UK. Na the ba at school akwa keto akwa no. See baby na or nam no na 37 miles per hour and no call 40 miles. Where or can sakra kakra no kwan with school. Police for na ntwam no. Omo man ticket.
Wow. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Wow.
And only a friend enforcement.
Anyways, enti yebeshana yatoa so yenhwe any other business na yenko. Good evening Obi. It is very sad people are dying on our roads just like that. Just 2 days ago at Pokwase Festus, a truck parked just in front of the hotel blocking the view of the people who will be crossing the road and even cars behind him coming towards the bus stop. When I got there, I tried to speak to him to kindly move and park after the bus stop to prevent accident. But do you know what the driver told me? He told me I should go away. Am I sensible than him? Is that the place he sleeps? And he insulted me. I didn't talk. After he realized I was speaking to a police MTTD at Amasaman by giving them the registration number before he moved the truck. Blacks are very wicked, stubborn, and we always want something to happen before we talk. When are we going to change our attitude? Sir Fred, Pokwase Festus, and on the way are praying. Good evening, Obi. Please, do you remember President Nana Akufo-Addo introducing something called towing levy in this country? But what did we hear after that? Many insults thrown against the government in power. That's Ghana for you, Obi. I rest my case. And in Shraba Anelka, Edie, any. Basintali, any other business?
Well, Obi, also, Galamsey, I'm very no yaso.
Na ye bon no so open to akwan.
And then
Obi, say
about we Muslim.
Oh, yeah, it's academic Muslim.
Okay.
say this Obi. Say I mean, moving into the future now, you invested in finding other means of transport.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the way to go. Yeah? That reminds me of the $25 million whole airport project, phase 1. Abiwe.
So never to say African world.
Attach it down.
Flight, yeah.
Attach it down. And that is the way to go. Yeah? Flights. Those days.
And it's almost saying, one way, 99 cities.
99 cities.
Yeah, I think I saw
yes,
99.
and we'll go by bus. In fact, we'll go by bus. Bet you have 50 cities.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes. From
Accra to Ho.
Yes, 50
you pay
cities.
50 cities.
Obi, Fango boy,
okay, then that's a 99, it makes sense.
Absolutely.
One way.
Ho, 50 cities. Flat.
Sure.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That's quite expensive. Because Accra to Ho, 2 hours.
No, 4.
No. Accra to Ho, 4 hours. How?
Maybe
a traffic ninja.
So that's the estimated time.
Once the Mudia is not.
I had to Kumasi. Okay. I had to Kumasi VIP 5 hours. Wow, Sampa in the 2 hours. Yes, but by flight, only 45 minutes. By flight. So it's reasonable.
Would it be up to 45 minutes? Was it?
Sorry.
25.
25 minutes.
Yeah. 25
minutes. Kumasi,
25, 30.
Yes. 25 minutes to attach it down. Whose credit? Who takes the credit? President Mahama. Sure. Obi. Sure. On a daily basis, sometimes. Let's shift away from the partisan politics.
Okay, maybe on Nana Akwesi Edusi Poku says Accra to Ho is 29 cities STC and 30 cities GPRTU. I work at the teaching hospital in Ho. Because 50 cities will be a bit high.
Well, but let's take it that way.
50 cities,
for the people, yes, let's just say 30 cities. But then fly to now 99 cities and use 25 minutes. We would buy 4 hours. That is an alternative way of traveling.
99 is a good price.
Yes. Obi.
Yeah, it can be a promo. Because a 25 minutes, and that's the same from Accra to Takrady. And this is African world.
Yes.
Because I go to Takrady at 25 minutes. Yes. And I pay 499.
499.
Yeah, 499. Yeah. Now the others are going
that's because from her to Tamale.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
On African world.
Yes.
Yeah, we say the traffic on the route.
So because that would surprise.
The traffic because I think Tamalino more about 3-4 flights a day.
Okay. Yes.
But we do one.
You do one. Okay.
Okay. Once. And Tiama Takrady price
because Tamale
because of oil.
Okay. It is sometimes
but even expensive because peak times you pay for 499.
Yeah, 449. And even with Takrady, 499 when you are buying the ticket. It is a Oyan and Tema. Form kakra. I think largely passion bono.
It depends.
Form
it depends.
African world.
It depends. It depends on the season. Also, I thought
well.
that as a spring, once they change flags there.
Yeah, but I think 99.
You know, be a cranny billboard, be our handy and come on.
So I think 99.
Yes,
99
it's okay. And you see, Ankara no, now Obeko Tamalia and now Obeko the northern parts of the country. The only means of transport are near by bus. Inti what was sika said there? Obeko by bus no. If you are for STC state transport. Or what the wow car ebeko. But as time rolled on, no, your airport system, no, and there are a lot of people, at least with the congested the routes to some extent. In the ocean, I thought that accidents be an AC as a result of rationing. You could imagine Anka Tamalini airport and there. Nanka more the flights air calling na besa go through with their vehicles and then Sanka would go crank out the 6 hours in the bedroom. But the kind of traffic. You would have to bear with it. So I think let's begin. Alternative means of transport. Who says President Mahama Daruma $25 million project and there the flights back airport President Mahama Daruma and there for be the flight and echo President Mahama Daruma Bolga Dieso and so many other things. So you see, let's look around. Trains they use all these things. I mean, okay, baby we are not surrounded by the sea, but however, no, let's look for other means of transportation. And Obi, any other business. Normally, so this Galamsey issue I think is still trending. And it's a critical one because it has to do with the land system in Ekakao. Before 2016 election, and I am a casa dear, me kind of passionately because now a woman penya and then in opposition or call these mining sites. Eko show mobo say nanam e ka say oba obetwa Galamsey mo enye no kreda na oba wontwa mu da. Okay, fine. That is your point. That is your position. Who sweeping all the Galamsey sites? Eddie Winnie Adia. Remember, 2011, Abrana Yen forest systems, the Yen land systems, were under high threats. President Mills, find an alternative because yes, Obi was mining in Jumase or in a mine in the Galamsey. Na passion no. We are down from to tell me I'm what you might be we are down from now person we are now be. And in other countries no, and you're illegal. In young country, to some extent, portions of it are illegal. What distinguishes near oil illegal no from legal? A license. Near betcha say Nippano etu assassin we are and oil Galamsey we are. Amanana otuyano or sad bekata pitch no so. To safeguard the land. At least, try and be a crampoa, obey more than necessary. After Nay, because I mean, go away. You cover it and you move on. Until you legalize the small scale miner. And this Galamsey has been you train you and that brought us to the regulation. Fast forward, MPP be the idea so. The same approach. To say a woman here, and stakeholder dialogue, consultation, and interministerial. I remember someone in Kofobebre. In fact, in that era, media for Mona Swaye. I remember, Mama free to air. You remember the hashtag Stop Galamsey now. Mohamud the airtime. Et Chomo said, look, we're a national. It's a national threat. It's my Yinayamboa. Ankaneno. We call this Takwan Swayem, Pristia, this Achem, I mean, and even in Savannah, the Bole Enclave, they were virgin lands, fresh forests. But as time went on, water bodies, say, so it was a national outlook. I mean, Obia, we opposition, we are there, we all supported the cause. Because you're also taking it from one point to another. Well, Kaya, Yenya Joe Weiss, Deputy Speaker, and the recommendations in Pobetuja say on a canon quadia and Kayam bomb to shoot and kill a canon qua. Oko sites no now show more would the bomb to Cuomo very harsh. But man, We wanted the best for this country. But they say we call US. There's a law that says we call every driver we car na say obi cross it. Na say nipa ba ko cross na we kunu na we saving your more car no. The law will applaud you. But to dodge now they kopem na omu nyina ewu. Don't know how true that is. But mate. So at least obi nipa ba ko say assassin no ne keka ho. It is okay. We nyina support here. What happened? DC4 party chairman. I have all the sites. Obi obe challenge bia. I read it to you. DC is party chairman, constituency chairman, regional ministers, and then the keka were all found to be partaking in some menace. Omunina news portals say buy. Well, let's say and put there a be a speculation. Without for the purposes of this argument, you can say near ACC yeno may be a speculation. Okay, nay that's all called igusuko. And China ni ono eden na ebesi asase so. Ama ya pam ebi before ede asase ahye na asase onu ntu mine no. Ye ko China MPP aban senior minister mwa etimi begina simpie so e magana fo nyina eti ase se Aisha one no ya jano okọ nukrom aden a Aisha one no na wo say de no ko se na ebe ya aban no ebenye sika Ekosiisen ya charging on 3 counts nipa no will breach the laws any kwanse foreigner etumi ebe oni mining sites ne ne keka ho ewo oman mu will breach mining support services act actually say any kwanse foreigner timi support in fact will breach immigration rules just say or migrating crofo free no man so abayansa so mo betu gold ya jano. But let's also not forget at that time no na ya chibi before bebre akotum ya kunkumbi at the sale and at the proposal of Obi Sejo Wise ya bobi mutuo Obi papa Obi dishe Obi yere ya bonu tuo kuno. Some were standing trial at that particular point. But China need na MPP4 the government of the day thought that yen jano no nko. Well, enonko danche. Yeah, investigative journalists. Anas Arimiao Anas. And this is why Andra Naman Penikasano Misheni D Mr. President, you haven't changed. You haven't changed at all. Anas Arimiao Anas. Etimiko yeni investigation. I'm cutting the story short for the sake of time because I'm running yaso. Otimiko yeni investigation. Presidential staff from moi. Ya cheno so kita bondo. What bundle no kind dollars, cedis. Minister of Environment, Naba, Jojo Frimpons, a friend say, on the Namamu no kita bags now, Bobo ya, just a year loading, Eddie Guso. Lots of other influential people in government. In fact, your Chinese nibin podie, or no podie no brag say, or Momana he's going to call the presidency, or Befrobi, Amayino, or Befrobi, just he was bold enough. Say, or free presidency. A presidency that had deceived or that had acted in some kind of Trojan horse and then account to lead more media for and then account. In fact, in that same investigation, more media representation, one of the station, P7 was the journalist. No account umpona sikano bribe no, yeah the firm. On an account, so the whole ministerial body, the whole team was compromised. The government of the day was compromised. And in fact, in the central region, say Canada, party chairman and the party financier, they were caught on tape saying, say, party Yasika. Party here cash. Party MPP Padomu Yaska, Intigala assassin at the ho, Mayan 2, Nayan D. I thought this was a government or this was a president. Okay, say I can put my presidency on the line. I thought this was a party or Muma Yanyanti. I say Galamse no Muba be to us here. She said they are coming to fight the menace. And I na a sorry bomb. But the president claims today, say no footage is ni na one videos, announced videos, then they can na Charles Bisu with bundles one. He claims a minister, banning minister, saying, I omukaka wuni na jisika wahu. Who the young say no wahu? Nyama omuko jifri galamse for no ho. Excavators. Any gold, any dollars, any tool, any account. Obi, country no could die anacho. And no pabe 6 a.m. Country ni na sorry say rush hour no. MPP 40 minye kukudro Emma obiati asese excavator no omotuko. Ayera. No traces of 500 solid excavators. Champagne was a champagne put the men can want them. Sikam put the old infantunche. Gold or mojiji and put the infantunche. Nobody could account for the proceeds as a result of Galamsey and small mining investigations. Excavators are then small scale miners ebe si nkonya emo ye nyina nyanti asese excavators no mojiji no omo sa de momo nkrofo nti obi wo wa ya be gina excavator osako land site na no wo hu say party MPP ni panyini e de sa excavator na ye adwuma e wo no concession so. These were the concerns of the small scale miners. Omo holding a press conference and cautioning the president. These were things in the past. All this President Nana say, no, who here? Okay. Your boss, Sami Jemfi. That's a man penny. What's who here? No problem. Maybe what will be tomorrow or glass no air tinted into your driver. Moko there baswa on se man penny when you crash. I thought that otonko kakra.
Not very necessary.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what I said when you need otonko kakra.
It was not necessary. It doesn't add anything
to
the point you
that's so on who nema nebi. Obi. Sami Jemfi. Lawyer. Mwa. Etimi de team any more media for. Eko Galamsey sites. Eko Nsuano. In fact, that very Nsuano na man penyan kasa bono koko so say Nsuano na ye fita. Okomu. Etna boat so. Etwitwa ho pictures. In fact, which more media for? Etwitwa ho videos. Ede betudwa. Yet still, man penyin anado say no hu ye. Oso hu ye. Won hu san suo ni nyina, won hu san pictures no, che say won hu hwe. And no so kodanche.
Okay.
In the 2020 election, yes, in the 2020 election, the NPP had no effrontery, no moral rights. Say, Ombesa Beka Galamsey asem. And indeed, in the 2020 elections, NPP formed Galamsey so they could not talk about it because they were wholly and solely indicted. In fact, not totally soiled in the sands of Galamsey pits. 2021, then the president tells us, yes, I disika echo your stakeholder dialogue. Mombra na internase yendidi na ere na enkoda na ehwese na yebe to
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Between you and the listeners, can we trust such a person? Can we trust such a government? Can we trust such a party? Or more share your bo in the past? And indeed, Obia dia dance here say they were number one to go back to the sites and start mining. They were number one to deteriorate young water bodies. They were number one to deteriorate young forest reserves. In fact, the government of the day, the assassin moi, Ekosiisen wawa, ewa China, the jisika by young concessions and then account. Can we trust such a government? These are the questions, sir. And draw me forum no. You have not changed. The same old ways, the same old crankum ways, nana. The same old one society, man penny. No society. Yes, it's your who. It's your you know. Obianiate. What can say? Show and we know what you have done before. We know Obianiate.
Okay.
So you see, Obi, me, I would be very frank. Yeah? Together with the over 6 million Ghanaians, in fact, no, generally over 30 million Ghanaians. I think that look, we have lost trust in NPP government. We have lost trust in our fight against Galamsey. We have lost totally. That is only even on Galamsey. Now, Obi, and Cambre, Mesa the work of forestry, the forestry angle, and then your rosewood, and in fact, from that, I'll even talk from my region. Someone him say my region is one of the rosewood hubs in the country, Savannah, and Upper West. I would have spoken to you about senior ministers and MPP for a deteriorating young land sites, young forests.
Mateba, maybe we'll put that.
We'll get an appropriate time. I'll take you through.
Medasepa. Enti Basintali ena yetene nkano. Ono ye Regional Communications Officer ma NDC was Savannah region. Sampaio would have the rest of the time after this.